Alright, everybody, welcome back. Going to have another one for you real quick. We're going to talk about our, actually, I'm going to combine two of them. I'm going to run it down real quick. It's going to be GameStop and NVDA together. Alright, we're going to run those together and we're going to figure it out. So, we got to go. Alright, so first up, we're going to be looking at our main little chart here on GameStop. And GameStop, we know we had a traveling within this range. Friday, we didn't really get a whole lot of it on Friday. Didn't really pop up a lot, but we did pull back, find a 2-pin support. Now I know they're not big and they're not, flashy, and they don't look like they mean a lot, but they do kind of, it hit a bottom here in the low of 22.37, and then this one had a low of 22.38. So I mean, they're almost like matching pin bars, right? So, and then we got a pop up on Friday of we opened up at around 220, opened up at 22.65 and closed at 22.89. So we got a 20-cent move or so on it. So it's just steadily grinding. But we might open up and push higher and retest this 23.65 as things continue to move forward, if the rest of the market continues to push higher. So I just want to touch on that real quick. At $22, you might be able to load up a little bit and then wait it out and see what happens. And maybe having a nice little fire getting ready lit up underneath it coming to start Monday morning. But be careful, of course, because GameStop was part of that AMC thing, and they're still trying to manipulate them both. All right. Next up is going to be NVDA, and NVIDIA, of course, is kind of doing the same thing as everybody else. Sold off a little bit, came down into this area here, had a low here of 168.80. All right, so about 169 maybe our buy area. All right, we got a pin bar here down to a low of 171. We got the low here is 171, and we got a low, let's see, what's this one? This low here is 170. So I'd say, yeah, 171 maybe our target. Alright, so we'll put that right about, oh, wait a minute. Wrong, we'll get our price line here and put that in here. Right about there. Alright. That low is 170, so we put that at about 171. Alright, we want to call that our support area. We'll make it a 2 for now because we don't really know. Alright, but we do know is that it's touched it a few times in here, so that's a nice little area of support that we're gonna try to count on. As you can see, I'm gonna pick up 2 shares here maybe, and 2 shares a little bit lower. If it continues to go lower, then I might pick up some more down here somewhere. But with our 200-day way down here, we may continue to fall off and sell off, but that remains to be seen. If that is the case, I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into this particular one, because NVIDIA does it is one of the stocks that that's considered one of the strongest ones in the market right now, and so I want to stay a part of that. I don't want to take my money and put it anywhere else, and then it and risk it where I have secure trades will. So look for some support in these areas here, and then a retest up here. If these fail, then look for the support down here at 159 or 160 or wherever it decides to fall and turn around at. But currently it seems to be acting as support right into this area. This most recent or previous high at one point. Now we got a new high of 184.48. So we'll see where this thing wants to pull back to. If it does want to pull back anymore, it may just want to take off and run from here. That we don't know. I know if we go out to the monthly, right, we had a lot of bars pushing up here. Got a lot of strength coming in here, and we left back down here at about 152, right? Ran through that. That was our recent high back in November of 2024, right? And so we went up through that. We haven't came back and tested it for some support. So we may be turning around and come back and test that for some support before it continue to go higher. All right. So just be careful and be wary of that if you're trading NVDA. But I'm definitely going to pick up some more. I'll pick up 2 here, maybe 2 there, and then maybe 2 somewhere else. I'm planning on loading up on NVIDIA, so if I can get more at a cheaper price, that'd be great. So that's my plan on NVIDIA. But as you can see, definitely got some retesting of this area down here to maybe come back and retest it, or we may just continue to run higher. But as you can see here, nice bar, nice pin bar here. That was awesome there. And bar here, bar here, bar here. Now we got this little spinning top showing up, acting like there is some indecision going on. Okay, which means we could be heading back down this way into September on NVIDIA. All right, so just keep an eye on that. Be mindful of it. Don't go too heavy. You see, I'm only getting 2 shares. If it comes back lower than that, I'll get 2 more shares. If it breaks through there, then I'm 4 shares in and heading down lower. So I probably won't load up any more till I get down here to 152 and see if we find some support. Or whenever it looks like it's time to stop falling and turn around, then I might add some more. And I may, who knows what I may, tomorrow I may turn around and take one of these off or take them both off, who knows. Just a matter of how I feel as I'm looking at this trade, but I will be adding on the way down, just a dollar cost average on NVIDIA. Alright, I think that's going to be it. I might do a video on my 3 major trades into 2025, and I'll let you guys 3 major trades into 2026. Excuse me. That I'm holding, and I believe they're going to be 3 good, powerful stocks to carry me into the next 5 to 10 years, and I'll do a video on that and on those and tell you why I feel that way about these 3. I think they're good plays, and then I'm going to be doing my usual scalps, and I'll be throwing those out at you too as they come along. I did want to tell you one more Tesla while I've got it. Put in a nice fat bar. Look at that bar. That's crazy bar right there. And the after hours on the it closed up around here. It closed up here. Closed here. Right. 340.01. After hours, it went up to about here. All right, so we get a pullback on this back into here somewhere, halfway of this bar, maybe 50% is about right there. So we'll probably chop it up. Take our little tool here, get our quadrant lines. Put that on there. Top up there. Let's see where we close at. Close at 340.01. And the low had a low of 319.69. And then we take out that one and that one. We just want to see the three majors are 25 or 50 and or 75%. I like to make them fives, make them nice and thick so you can see them. This is the thing of swim chart. There's a link in my bio there where you can download Thinkorswim if you're interested in doing this type of charting. Set colors to blue because it's a little more visually appealing. And that's it. And we're going to take a look and see what we have. Let's get down in closer and take a closer look. I like to use a 2-minute chart. And as you can see, when you break that bar up, we're up here somewhere. We're going to open up most likely, independent, unless in the pre-market we start to sell off. We'll see. But if you come in back down into here, you might want to pick up a little bit. If you get lower, pick up a little bit. If you get lower, pick a little bit up. If you get down there below that, then you might be looking forward to maybe looking to get out of the trade and call it quits. Now we're going to play the bar on this one, right? So if we get in, we want to get down in here somewhere because our stop out's going to be down here below this bar. Alright, so if you go, if you get your little trusty chart out. Well, now this is Tesla, so we're going to have to look for something a little bit different. Okay, now Tesla you can trade is for $300 something chart. So if you got the money to play $300 Tesla, then you're good. But there's another one, TSLL, right? That trades just like it, and you can play that one, and it's only $12 bar. That's a $12 chart. So you cut that in half. Right, cut it in half. Let's do this. Right there, it looks like a good spot. Alright, we got quadrant lines. Let's use our quadrant lines. Hold on. Alright. And we're not going to spend a whole lot of time doing this one like we did the other one. We're just going to get our colors. We'll make these fives. That's it. We'll say it's close enough. Alright, so go back down to, we even look at it on the 4 hour. Let's see what it looks like on that. Low of that bar was 1136, so we say 1130. So we're going to stop. Price of 11.3. So we basically are risking $70 to make $488. If you can get 100 shares at 12, and if we can ride it back up to $16. So that's a pretty good trade. Alright, on Tesla, if you buy the TSLL and not the actual Tesla stock, because the actual Tesla stock is $300 stock. I don't know how many shares you can buy for $300. But TSLL, you can at least get 100 shares for $1,200. At $300 and something, you try to get 100 shares, you're gonna be in. You better have some money. Let's take a look at it. Well, we got it. So 100 shares. Why I keep doing that? 100 shares at what the price? 3 Tesla closed at 340.01, 340.01. So you're looking at 34,000 for the stocks. Let's see if we get out. Stock price is 11.30, and the price target 16.88. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Stop price. What am I doing there? Stop price, Tesla. So the low of that bar was 319.69. Oh, we already got it on there, right? 319.69. So 319 is our stop price. Or 319.60. Let's see, 319.60. Alright, so stop, and our target price is Tesla target price is back to 367.71. Say 368. 368. Alright, so we're risking 2,041 to make 2,799. So to me, it seems like the risk is a lot greater doing it this way than buying it the other way. You know what I mean? There's a big difference. Although you are making, what's that, about $600 something more, $650 maybe more in here. And I think I even got it at a higher price, so yeah, all you need is about, what's that, $34,000, and you can make it happen. So that's all I got for now. Just kind of be careful with the overall market and overall market weakness, and look for GameStop, NVDA, and Tesla to be Tesla. I like that TSLL. I think I might jump on that tomorrow. I'm gonna keep an eye on that for sure. GameStop. Just they've been hasn't really been doing much for the last few weeks, but still keep an eye on it. Might put a little something on it, not much. And NVIDIA, I'm waiting for the pullback to load up on some more. Alright, so like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and be careful out there. These markets are crazy.